Hey, what's up guys? Gajan here, coming guys with a bit of a different video today. So today I kind of wanted to go over some product that I picked up as of recently, and also want to give you guys a bit of an insight on some videos that you can expect on the channel in the near future. But I also wanted to use this as an opportunity to show you guys some cool collectible cards that I picked up recently, and yeah, let's get stuck into it. So as you guys might be aware, if you saw my community page, I did get these Bastion sleeves recently. I got these on eBay. Shout out to my friend Jack. Mentioned this in the last video, but yeah, I got these on eBay for like £12, and I was really happy with these. The teal around the edges look really, really nice, and of course, Bastion looking really, really cool as well. So yeah, you get about just over 50 of these, I think, in a pack. You usually get 50, which is what's advertised as, and then you usually get, I think, like one or two spares, I think, but I'm not too sure on that. But yeah, so we've got the Bastion sleeves there. And if you guys were aware, in the last video, I was looking for the Toya Ebita sleeves. And thankfully, thanks to my friends Jordan and Kathy, I was able to get the Toya Ebita sleeves, which look really, really nice. You get a lot more of these. You get 70, I think, in this pack, or just over. And yeah, they look really, really cool. I got these from a website, in case you're curious, called Hobby Shop. I believe it's called 1999. I'll put a link to the website in the description in case you've never heard of it, because I never heard of it until Jordan and Kathy told me about it. And yeah, they informed me that the shop had two of these in stock. So I tried my luck, purchased one, and it arrived within, I think, 4 or 5 days, I think. Now, the expensive part of the sleeves was actually the delivery, because I think the delivery cost about £15 in total, or just over. And then the sleeves themselves were actually the cheap side, being that they were about £4 or £5 on their own. So yeah, it cost me about £20 overall to get these. But to be fair, in terms of price points that I've paid for sleeves in the past, especially for character-related sleeves, that's fine with me, because that's usually what I end up paying anyway on eBay. So I'm really happy to be able to actually pick these up, and yeah, I am pretty much prepared and ready for Bastion and Keta Sanctuary. So my current thinking right now is that, of course, I'm going to use the Bastion sleeves on my Bastion deck, and I'm probably going to end up using the Toya sleeves for the Hexarob deck, since I'm probably going to have two Keta Sanctuary decks to play with, like bounce back and forth between. So that's that. Now, in terms of oversleeving these, of course, you guys are probably aware, since this is the most popular video on my channel, which I still think is pretty weird, but it is what it is. We have the clear matte Dragon Shield sleeves. Now, of course, these are the sleeves that I've been using for the past 3 years now, I think, roughly. Pretty much as like, it was like the final year of G, and then throughout all of the V Series, I was pretty much using the Dragon Shields. There were some other sleeves that I was experimenting with, but Dragon Shield is pretty much the one that I've reliably been able to purchase. And they're just a really solid quality. So yeah, definitely advise getting these if you've not tried them already, but we will not be doing a sleeve update with these ones in particular, but I am going to use this as sort of an excuse to revisit these, because we have some new Dragon Shield sleeves called the Dragon Shield Clear Blue Matte. So the idea with this is that when it comes to sleeving my Bastion deck, for example, I do want to use the Bastion sleeves, but I kind of want to hold on the Toya sleeves for the Hexarob deck. Now, for me, I would like to sleeve my entire Bastion deck in the Bastion sleeves, including the Ride deck. And of course, you guys might be aware that you do need to have a different sleeve on your Ride deck in comparison to your main deck. Now, you'll have to double check this if it's legal or not, because I'm not too sure. But what I want to do is that I want to sleeve my main deck in Bastion with the clear sleeves, and then put the Ride deck into the clear blue oversleeves. So the Ride deck will be separated because they'll have a blue oversleeve on instead of the clear one, but this way it'll allow me to still use the Bastion sleeves only for the Bastion deck, since I don't really like the idea of using these on the Hexarob deck. I don't really like the idea of that. So yeah, that's my current thinking. And then of course, when it comes to Hexarob, I'm just going to use the Toya Ebita sleeves on the main deck, sleeve the main deck with the clear ones, since you do get 100 of these in a box, which is why they're just really good, because you get loads. And then the Ride deck for Hexarob will be using the clear blue, so they can be separated. Once again, do double check to see if this is tournament legal. I'm not too sure, since I generally just play Vanguard casually, and I don't really do competitive Vanguard too often, especially when it comes to like, you know, higher end events and such. So just double check that if you want to take that idea on board. So yeah, that's my sleeve preparation stuff. So you'll probably see a review video for these clear blue mats, but I'll probably just throw in the clear mats as well, just to give you guys more of an updated video for them, since it has been, what, I think 2 or 3 years since the last one. So yeah, so that's that. So in terms of another product that you will probably see a review for is this thing. This is the Gamegenic ring binder. And the reason I actually got this was because I'm actually trying to rearrange my collection to be a bit more organized. And the reason I like this is that it's a ring binder, so I can actually put more pages into it depending on how many cards I want to put into it. Now, at the moment, I'm doing an experiment with this to see how many things it can accommodate, since I kind of want to put my entire V Series collection into this binder and see how many pages it can hold with the D-ring. Now, one other thing is that I'm getting the Dragon Shield pages to go with this. So the two different products, two different brands. We have the Gamegenic binder, and I'm using the Dragon Shield sleeves, the pages. But they are 4x3, so you'll have 4 cards being displayed, so in a play set. But you'll have 3 rows essentially. So yeah, that's kind of the way this binder is set up. So it's really, really big. As you guys can tell, I can't fit the entire thing on the camera, but it's mainly because of the fact that it's got this D-ring. It's really tall, so I'm kind of hoping that it'll accommodate a lot of pages. But once I've done a bit of experimenting with it and I've seen what it's like, you'll then expect a review for this binder and also the pages as well. So that's another thing that I am working on with organizing my collection. So the last thing of the video to show you guys is something pretty cool that I picked up. I got some collection pieces from the V Series that I actually wasn't planning on getting originally, but because of my friend Wingy convincing me to get the Image Ride Rare card for Ezel, which I showed off in the Ezel video, if you haven't seen that already, the standard deck, or the V Premium deck, which it now is. So yeah, these are the Image Ride Rares from the V Series. Now, you might remember one of them in particular, since I did do a video on it quite a few years ago now, when I opened up the Q4 set, but yeah, this is really cool. So, of course, the first one we have is a Blaster Blade, and it's the Image Ride Rare with Aichi, and it's got the signature right there in the middle with the cute little Aichi signature down here. Looks very, very nice. But yeah, I just think they look really cool because it's a different take on a Vanguard unit being merged with like the character that used the clan and used the card. So yeah, this Blaster Blade in particular has a soft spot on my memory, because I remember when the Q4 set came out, we were opening the setup and there was a guy that didn't play Vanguard just watching us open the packs up, and my friend Wingy actually handed over a booster pack for him to open up. I'm just going to take a sip of water here, guys, because it's a bit of a dry day today and I don't want to, like, you know, end up editing this too much. Oh yeah, there we go. You know, when you're talking a lot on video, it can be a little bit overwhelming at times for your throat, but regardless. So yeah, like I was saying, the Blaster Blade, this guy had opened up one booster pack that my friend Wingy gave him to just open up, and this is the card he pulled. He pulled the Image Ride Rare Blaster Blade out of the one pack he opened up. He had no clue what it was, but he just saw me freak out and get really, really excited. So yeah, this card has a lot of memories for me and a lot of good times. I know the V Series can be very divisive amongst the community, but for me, it really just reflected a lot of the good times that I had with my friends. And yeah, the game was sort of like a tool for us to sort of share those good times with each other. So yeah, so Blaster Blade, definitely a really, really cool card and a really fond memory that I have with this. So the second card, of course, like I mentioned, my friend Wingy showed me a listing for this card on eBay, I believe, and yeah, I took the opportunity to get it whilst I could. I couldn't find another version of this anywhere on like a European website on Card Market or anything. So yeah, I took the chance to get it, and I did. And I used this in the anniversary video that I did for Ezel with the deck profile for Standard slash V Premium. So yeah, very very nice pickup. Got the signature again, and we also have Corin and Blonde Ezel merged together. Looks very cool, and I think it looks nicer just because of the fact that Corin has long blonde hair, and yeah, Blonde Ezel as well. A little bit weird on the side of the fact that Ezel's like a dude and Corin's a girl, so yeah, we've got like a really buffed chest there with Corin, but I still think it looks really sick. Of course, we've got like the full art sort of look to it as well around the borders, and yeah, it looks really really nice. So we have Blaster Blade and Blonde Ezel, two units that mean a lot to me personally. So yeah, definitely really cool pickups. Now, the last one, as you can probably guess, I did pick up Oracle Think Tank way later on, and I thought it would just be nice to finish the collection off, since these are the three clans that I play from V Series slash V Premium now, which is Royals, Golds, and of course Oracle Think Tank. So we have the Legends Magus starter, the Image Ride Rare with Misaki, and of course Legends Magus. So yeah, very iconic unit for Misaki, and just overall a really beautiful card. Love the way these colors sort of blend with each other, and of course got the full art look. And this is an older card since it doesn't have like the quick shield text on it, since I think both these two came out in set 3, which was a very difficult time for me in terms of picking cards up because I had both Golds and Royals to get. I wasn't playing Oracles at the time, but yeah, I mean, getting cards like this, these were a lot higher of a price back then. But yeah, I found an opportunity to pick them up these days, and they're definitely a lot more affordable, and it definitely looks nice to finish off the Image Ride collection, at least for the clans that I play in the V Series format. So yeah, that's essentially the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a little bit different, so I'm not exactly too sure what I'm going to title this, but I kind of want to give you guys a bit of a future video to sort of look forward to what you can see on the channel with the reviews of like the sleeves, the binder, and just some cool pickups as well. Preparing Overdress with Keta Sanctuary, with Toya, Ebita sleeves, and the Bastion sleeves, which look really cool. Once again, shout out to Jordan and Kathy for shouting that website out to me, and also shout out to Jack for the Bastion sleeves. Love you guys. Yeah, the game really does... it really is a lot better when you've got friends to help play the game with. And yeah, having cool stuff like this to have aside as like collectibles, also really awesome. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit of a different video. But yeah, I will probably see you when I do the Battle Sister deck profile, which will probably be after this, within like a few days or so. But yeah, I'll see you guys in that video in the Battle Sister deck. And that's going to do it for me. So thank you guys very much for watching. And like always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. This is Guardian225, signing out.